Sean, I'm sure it's a question on a lot of Lake City's mind. What is it like coaching your son on his basketball team?
It's really a special opportunity. I spent 37 years coaching other people's kids, so to be able to coach my own son at the varsity level has been a lot of fun. And it provides special father-son bonding moments. Some of them can be a little tense at times, but he's been around the game a long time. He watches brother Quinn play, and he's gone to a lot of games, and has a very high basketball IQ, and he and I are definitely on the page. We want to win.
As a fellow family member, it's been a lot of fun to watch. Maybe branching out from the family side of it, it's a pretty special group of kids. They've, some of them have been on the team for 3 years, the varsity team. We obviously know them from a lot further back from that. What exactly is it that makes this group so unique? Every group you coach is unique, but what is it that makes this one so unique compared to all the others?
I think one thing is that, they have a lot of experience playing together. They played a lot of summer league games together, a lot of tournaments together. And they've been, like you said, we got 3 guys that have played since sophomore year. Coleman, of course, started. He didn't start, but he played in a reserve capacity as a freshman. Shramy's been on the varsity since sophomore year starting. Jake played at the end of his sophomore year, moved up late in the season, tournament time. And so they got a lot of games in, and they have the ability to find each other. They have the ability to make plays. And then you throw in the other guys that, moved in as juniors and took their lumps along the way. And right now we're on top of our A game, and you have to play unselfishly. And one of our goals at the beginning of the year was to share the ball and be hard to guard. And by that, we've had, and you've seen all of our games, and we'll have 3 or 4 guys in double figures every game, and that makes it very, very difficult for the opposition to decide who they're going to take away.
Yeah, I think that sums it up pretty good. It really is. It's been a fun team to watch. Maybe from my time doing this, it's right near the top of the list for sure. Now, Coach, we know this is the last ride. I know the business is at hand, and it's maybe not on your mind, but there's maybe really only, we're down to the single digits in games left. And for all the experiences you've had as a coach, is there 1 or 2 of them that maybe springs to mind as being the most memorable?
Well, I think every season there's things about it that stick out. We've experienced a lot of success this year. We feel we have unfinished business. We're looking forward to the tournament. And we feel going into the tournament this year that there's a lot of parity between the teams. I think certainly in our win the other night over Byron, who's been rated as high as number 2 in the state and been riding high all year long. And we got the job done on both ends of the court, and we played very, very well together, and we're kind of hitting our stride with our A game right now, and that's where you want to be at tournament time. But, you don't I don't know if it's like retiring from teaching where you exit days off the calendar or not. I was never one to do that. It's another day, and look forward to every ball game, and really don't think about the fact of the finality of the position. I hope that we find a capable replacement that's in it for the kids. I felt I've always been that way. Taking them to summer stuff, and you give up a lot of your time that people don't really realize, and then I hate finishing second, and I certainly feel great about my guys winning the blue division this year and having an opportunity to play in the title game, but I'd trade it all away for some wins in the tournament and stay alive right to the end.
Now, for the personal aspect of it, Coach, you got me in. You kind of gave me the job I have. The opportunity was there, and I asked you about it, and you gave it to me. I I can't thank you enough for it. It's been, it's really special to me to be able to work with your players throughout the whole thing. And you've always been so open. You've let me be inside, behind the closed doors of the program. You let, I get to go to the locker room after the game. I really enjoy that access, and it's made calling the games that much more of a treat to be able to know the ups and downs that a team goes through over the course of the year. And it's not something everyone gets to see, but a very select few. And I've enjoyed being a part of that select few that gets to do that. And I just can't thank you enough for we wouldn't be doing this interview here if it hadn't been for the opportunity you gave me, and I just can't thank you enough for that.
Well, I can remember back when you were in high school a few years ago, and you weren't really a sports guy at all, and we needed somebody to shoot film, and so I kind of talked you into that, and it's just a position that's evolved, and I know a lot of our fans in the community have really enjoyed listening to you broadcast the games. You've done a great job, and anybody that thinks you're not a partisan Tiger announcer is daydreaming. You've had some great calls over the years. You've certainly seen a lot of exciting ball games, and really give some credibility to the effort our kids are making on the court. And I personally appreciate all that you've done for our kids and promoting the games on the local cable channel. And I think you're a great broadcaster, and you really ought to pursue that a little more seriously.
Well, that's very flattering. I really appreciate that. But I'll continue to do it as long as I have an audience to do it. And it always floors me how large that audience actually is. And once again, I pretty much have you to thank for that, almost exclusively for giving me that opportunity. But I think we're about ready to wrap things up here. Coach, good luck the rest of the way. Thanks for joining us tonight. And, we'll make some noise in that tournament because we're all watching you.
Thanks, Craig.
And we're rooting for you, too. I forgot that part.
Thank you very much.
Sean Sweeney, ladies and gentlemen.